Something happened. Something happened to my Streamlabs settings, eh? Major upgrade or something. Thank you, Arena, for telling me. Thank you, Arena Chan. All right, good morning. Let's not miss our diligent daily workout for anything. I am super inspired as it is a super great day when Arena is here. Quattro. Fire up the Quattro. One of my favorite lines from Ashes to Ashes. Trying to think of the series where Life on Mars is the original. Ashes to Ashes is the sequel. I have been studying, or thanks to a student, I dug out an old book on the Ponziani. I don't need to reference it. Unfortunately, the spine on this book hasn't even been broken, but we're going to change that. Not entirely sure how my opponent plans on taking advantage of this. Okay. That's interesting. We're just here to build a big center, that's all. Ruh-roh. Let's see what we can get on our opponent now. Do I wish to do it this way? Oh no! That's no good. So he stopped me. Oh, fine. I guess this is what we have to do in order to get ahead. Preventing him from castling. Grabby for chess. Doing what we can. But you are here forever. Be a friend. You can stand under my umbrella. How do we get him here? What is his plan? Ella, Ella. under my umbrella. I'm just getting one pawn back? That's a lot of pawns. Whoop, I have to remember that I am behind in time. That's a bummer. I should have gone to E7. Didn't I? So I got my pawns back. Whoa. Scrabby for chess. Let's see how accurate that game was. That was death-defyingly accurate, I have to admit. I don't really think those thoughts that often. 100%, 0 blunders, 1 mistake, 4 inaccuracies. What were his inaccuracies? Scrabby for chess, are you in the chat? That might be the only way you redeem yourself, sir. Well, we'll examine that one a little bit more closely next time. RobertFP, good morning. We're following the Arena Chan model. Oh, that's a good plan. Uh-oh. Oops, sorry. Is this the song that I always whistle to? It certainly feels like it. We have to exchange our side pawn for this one. Is it me or is everyone playing like an uber genius today? I tell you, it must be me. It must be me. Mm-hmm. No time lost.
Took a deep breath in the mirror. Didn't like it when I wore high heels, but I do. Turn the lock and put
Oops.
my headphones on. He always said he didn't
It is me.
but I do.
Where are you going, sir?
Walked in expecting you'd be late, but you got here early and you stand and wave. I walked to you. You pull my chair out and help me in. You don't know how nice that is, but I do.
We have more pawns where that came from.
Your head back, laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm
Yeah, one could think that.
he never
That's for certain.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
thinking all love ever does is break.
Let's get our exchange back, though. And let's...
On a Wednesday in a cafe, I
Watched it begin again.
You said you never met one girl who had as many James Taylor records as you, but
I did. Am I going to lose the exchange again?
don't know why. Coming off a little shy, but I
Or am I sacrificing the exchange?
and you throw your head back, laughing like a
Little kid.
I think it's strange that you think
The dojo is paying off. Gagan Isap. Welcome. Good morning.
the last 8 months.
Thank you for following.
Love ever does is break and burn.
I did get a lot of activity out of that exchange.
On a Wednesday in a cafe, I
Watched it begin again.
And we walked down the block to my car, and I almost brought him up, but you start to talk
There we go.
that your family watching every single Christmas, and I wanna talk about that.
If this is a random event.
What's past is past.
She is gunning for that moderator badge. She now knows everything.
I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did.
Whew.
I've been spending the last 8 months.
You played so fast though, Robert.
Does is break and burn and end.
I was a little steamed after my previous game.
On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched
What is with the new team, you say? This is the original team with about 3,000 members.
Wednesday in a cafe.
Every now and then I advertise the women's world champions and the world champions in both dojos. So basically I made the announcement in the Rapid and Classical as well as in the Blitz Monday through Friday. Is that why you haven't been here? Bullet is silly indeed, Dabo 5000. But Bullet is chess too. Arena's gonna corrupt me. Arena's gonna corrupt me. She is our new streamer in the chat.
It's you, darling, it's you.
Alright, are we ready? Am I ready to advertise you?
It's you, baby, it's you. You that I dream of, you that I miss,
Alright.
you that
I'm playing the Magnus Carlsen versus Nepo in the early World Championship. The way that I see.
Sometimes girls can dream of love like
The fairy tales.
shining down from us above, like Cupid's dust of love. La da 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 da.
I'd keep my pawn wedge in the center. My original plan to get something against this. You are 2021. I am in 2022, by the way.
Every time I wake up,
It's you, darling, it's you. Every time I close my eyes, it's you. Baby, it's you. You that I dream of, you that I want
you that I want to
so badly kiss.
will you ever look at me
The way that I see.
It could be magic, we live on the sea, with nothing to worry, just you and me. Let's live like we're free, so take my hand, we'll run through the fields, oh ever so green. La da da da.
Oh, let's not whistle. Da 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 da. Bullet is still silly. Every time I wake up, it's you.
Darling, it's you. Every time I close my eyes, it's you. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you.
So let's see here. I need to extract myself. I just need to extract myself a little bit. Yes. Gaganisop. Gaganisop. Gaganisop? I remember when I first ran into a player by the name of KCB Shop. And it, as it turns out, it was Kansas City Bishop. Let's migrate our pieces toward the king side, just a little bit. Perhaps we're going toward the king side. Perhaps not. Yeah, he's trying for that. That much is true. What? That's not a permanent pawn, by the way. It's not a permanent pawn. I just feel like someone is getting overworked, and I'm not sure that it's me just yet. The pawn on d4, bishop, the knight, everything hanging. Gagan is OP, sir, yeah? Can I play it that way? My first instinct is to play knight to c5. Bishop takes f3, g takes f3 is a little bit of a problem. Or is it? Or am I just winning material? After knight to c5, is he playing? Really? You are correct, sir. I don't have any way of extracting myself from this. This pin? That's crazy. I had no way of extracting myself from that pin. Did I have B4? I think I had B4 actually. Whoops. That was a mistake. Oof. My opponent had to make a fast move. Ye gods, everyone. That was craziness. I was losing so badly. Irina Chan, how are you doing in the tournament? How do you feel about your game? You're in 7th? Gaganashu. Gaganashu. I am 7. Yo, Gaganasap, do not tell anyone how old you are. You have to be a minimum of 13 years old. I'll take that as a joke, okay? You have to be a minimum of 13 years old. Someone will turn you in if you keep saying how old you are, and your account will be banned. For at least 6 years. Yeah, exactly. He said 70 indeed. I give him a fair warning. With old age comes typos. Indeed. Oh, absolutely. Or we can talk about it after. We can talk about it roughly now. Thank you, man.
Just do it!
All right. That's what I want to hear, Irina. Let's do this. But it is hard to start out on your own. Trust me, I've been there. It took me... I think it also took the Chess Bay and others that I've been watching. I did not know that she's a talented designer. No, we're talking about streaming. Alright, well, Irina, we need a raid button. I should put her in charge of our emote designing needs. But we need a raid. Preferably an animated raid button. An animated raid emote. I think I'm allowed... I'm gonna have to look it up afterwards. What else do we need, Arena? We need an arena. We need an Arena Chan emote and a Quadraspassky emote. Good luck, sir. You're going to need it. Let's just sort of lock down on this. Let's lock down on this central cause here. The central causeway. Should I? Well, with the knight on e2, I'm certainly going to. My opponent is unraveling, I have to admit. I'm not exactly happy about that at all. Whoops. Oh no! Did I do that? We're gonna have to work twice as hard now. Mm-hmm. We're working twice as hard. What are you doing to me, sir? I deserve to get pounded this game. I did deserve to get pounded this game. This one I deserve to get pounded on. I just played so poorly. Am I down a piece? I'm down a piece. Ye gats. Really rough when you're down a piece in addition to all of the other good things in the world that you have to watch out for. Yes. No, you missed it. You missed the more exacting move. Even though this should work. This certainly should work. But on the previous move, he had Queen c4 check and Knight b7 check. I believe, among other things, because he was just destroying me. And then queen c4 check, king b7 was not legal. So yeah, queen c4 check, king b6, queen takes b4 check. I'm just literally destroyed. Destroyed. Yep. I didn't fix my time command. I wanted to look into a way for the time command to show me the time zone of the of various countries, so I could just type in time, just like the weather. I think we can probably put it in like time Tokyo, exactly, because we can do weather. Weather Amsterdam. Let's see how different that is from weather. I get up at 4 o'clock to 4:30 every single day. An even better place. One of my good friends, Grandmaster Joel Benjamin, had one of his best tournaments in Groningen. And Groningen 1946 was also an amazing chess tournament. Groningen used to have an amazing series of tournaments. Well, today I went to bed around 2:30, 2:15 or 2:30. Yes, I get up every day at the same time, with the exception I did have an hour and a half of sleep, give or take. It might have had an hour and 45 minutes. I was up late. I finished. I was accidentally playing poker. I was in a 1,500 player field. I did not expect to go that far, but I ended up finishing in 22nd place. 22nd place. I should post that image, or those two images, for $5 basically on Club WPT. A 1,476 player field. Let me bring it up in WhatsApp. My narcotics are you, all right? You guys do it for me. To be honest, you guys do it. I get up because I have to be here for you. That's what I want, to be honest. One time, yeah. Daniel Stellwagen. Yes, I know Daniel Stellwagen. Daniel Stellwagen was quite the tear and or prodigy in the early, trying to think, mid-1980s. You're too young to even know those days, Irina, but the 80s did exist. Really? He was born in 1987? So it was in the so he was a prodigy in the late 1990s. Troubled. Ali Reza, 1342. I'm not reporting my first round opponent. If somebody else wants to report him with the game link and see what happens, that would be great. I would love for somebody to do that, just to confirm for me that he wasn't cheating. If I report him, I have a feeling that they will take my word for it that he's cheating. But he was 100% on accuracy, so therefore, And he was 400 rating points or more lower rated than me. You know, I'm just going to play very normally here. Just in case anyone didn't know, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call. You got a friend. How do I get to him here? This is the main line, by the way. This is the main line of this variation. North wind just begins to blow. All right, let's start tickling. Wherever I've been. All right, moment of truth. It is a peace sacrifice. It's a peace sacrifice. All you've got to do is call. And desert you. Oh, if you let them, don't you let them. Wherever I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's see here. Is it checkmate if I take that? Or do I continue to bother my opponent in more than one way? And I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. Alright, moment of truth. He's got that check. And that check. We need to guard this just in case. Rude? No way. Am I not tired? Smash your past, smash then past. Now what's going on here? I should have played bishop takes d5. Now that I look at it a little bit longer, bishop takes d5 would have been more fitting to get to the 7th rank. No? Yes? Maybe so? I don't know. I keep forgetting that I am. You can hit my exclam about. I believe it's the exclam about. He does have that. So now for something completely different. He's threatening mate, so I don't have much choice in the matter. Ooh, I'd add another narrow escape. Smash or pass? I do not know smash or pass. That's what Google is for, though. I'm very, very afraid of what I'm going to find. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Well, I already know the answer to that. I'm afraid to answer that question on stream, but I think Irina knows the answer for me. Indeed. For you, no. For Quadraspassky, yes. SLK Chess, good morning. How are you, man? Stefan Lam. I have no idea what I'm answering, but Quattro's a real smash. I'm sure he is. I don't know. I haven't completely gotten entirely the context of what I'm answering, but all right, round 6 has started. Let's get this underway. I have not played the Budapest enough, as I recently found out. Can I go this way? That's just a terrible choice, right? Now you're somebody that I used to know. Queen to d2 seemed more accurate. Yeah, I've been trying to piece it together with the right coordination. And now, am I going to overwork him properly? I don't know. Well, that's interesting. Do I want to take that way first or that way first? Well, isn't that interesting? We will just keep on attacking, taking advantage of a pin. I don't want his bishop to look any better than it does. AFK. What in the world is going on, folks? Destroying his own pawn structure, but for what reason? Okay, I'll move my bishop. And we'll pay you a visit on the other side. I'll see you on the other side. And that wasn't what I wanted. Not what I wanted, folks. Piece coordination, everybody. Piece coordination. I'm sure his queen is appreciating this position more than I am. What?
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Find light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted.
Star I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive.
Five.
We're like diamonds in the sky.
I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away.
At first sight, I felt the energy.
His dark squares seem to be a little bit weak.
I saw the life inside.
Shine you and I. We're beautiful like diamonds in
You are teaching me some slang.
I do. So
You are alive.
we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look like the right direction to go. Willie Pio.
Verse as we moonshine and Molly.
Feel the warmth will never
Finally in first. Good for you.
star I see. A vision of ecstasy. When you hold me,
I can't believe that I lost 2 games. The second game I have to look at a little bit more closely.
first sight, I felt the energy of sun.
Did anyone report my first game?
Saw the life inside.
Shine bright tonight. You and I. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, so alive. We're beautiful
Let's see here. He is not in the chat, I guess. Oh, Gianni Stanis in the first round. It was you. Oh, no. I'm not talking about that. That was a good game. You played really, really well. That was a very, very normal game. Oops, there goes my lights. And who was my first round opponent? I can't even remember at this point. He disappeared. Just doing something very quickly. I just needed to know if anybody did. Thank you, man. You too. You want to play with me? I play subscribers, and I have a challenge reward request already set up. So if you check your channel reward zone points, there you go. I take channel challenges in the form of channel points, which is match play. I don't believe in one game. Therefore, I am gonna set up a challenge request for a very small number of points for subscribers. Let's check it out. I am positive that you played brilliantly. Not the half point, of course. Karina Chan. Yeah, this is the opening that I think I'm... Did I survive this opening? I don't think I did. Whoa. Crazy. Nicely done. I saw that tactic coming after you pushed to E6. That was very nicely done. Ooh, ouch, ooh, ow. And of course he's not supposed... He shouldn't move back to E8. Alexa, turn on Dojo. Oh, that was very impressive. Nice indeed. Can I request for computer analysis? So meanwhile, LCC Condra, of course you can join the tournament. I didn't even see that message until now. Oh no! I mean, it doesn't even count. God, knight to d5, just walked right into it. So yeah, I saw this part. I did not see him going to e8 though. That much is true. I did not see him going to E8. TK, how are you, man? Give him a quick shout out. He is a dance and chess streamer. I actually spotted that you were a dance and chess streamer right away. Remember, just by looking at your name, because he had BTS in his name. Would have been better for Rapid. Yep. That was very sweet. But what is the story here? So Bishop F4 is an unusual move. But it seems like it's extremely clear, isn't it? Bishop F4. So E5 is not necessarily the best move in this position. Perhaps we're supposed to push and then push? Or are we sacrificing it? Pawn takes, pawn takes. I must know. Inquiring minds must know. Yeah, G4. It wants you to play G4 first, at least at first. It thought the same thing that I did. No way, Apostolet? What happened with Apostolet? Hold the phone here. Oh, because of the 47. Yes, he helped us get to 50. And we earned another emote, and then our finish, our man in Finland disappeared. Yeah, you scared me there for a minute. I've been to too many funerals this year. Not cool. Indeed. Of course it wants us to castle, but G4 looks better to me. Let's see, we were 1 plus 1 plus 1, and now I think it thinks this is going to be just equal, right? And it's just equal now. Oh, that's so silly. Who would have thought to see that? But knight d5 was pretty bad. Having the bishop on an unprotected square was really good. No, g4 is not nice. Now that we look at it, castling, as the computer points out, is better. Castling, bishop takes f3, bishop takes f3, and e5, and we're just going to focus on that weakness on d6 without taking. I know, right? Engines don't care about complications. Not yet, indeed. So we have to definitely schedule a time, Irina. Perhaps tomorrow for the 8 a.m. stream, you'll join me. Excellent. That is great to hear, Toppuccino. Oh no, we're going to do the parade of... Then she suffered a couple of losses. Toppuccino really likes this system. And I like the, one of my students is just tearing people up with the Ponziani. He followed a line accidentally that was played by Magnus Carlsen, Nepo, and ultimately Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. and his opponents just could not keep pace. So here, I would be very tempted to play a4 rather than bishop a4. Oh, you did play a4. That's the move I would have played. Indeed, it is time for bed. Bishop c4 with the idea of focusing on these weaknesses. You have to take advantage of this diagonal. Also the weakening of the pawn structure if he plays bishop e6. Then you have knight g5 and queen g4. So he doesn't really have bishop e6 because of the weakness. So meanwhile, she out-tacticked you in this position. That's a very logical move. What's wrong with that move? I don't know. Rook on a to b8? I guess so. That is what's wrong with it, huh? And then we have bishop to b3. Yuck. Oh, you defended. Yeah, no, this was definitely the logical concept. There's no way to save this game after this. Yuck. Let's turn off that engine. It's so rude. Yeah, no, your pieces aren't very well coordinated over here. I was noticing this right away. It was like, but you followed up on your theme, though. That was what was important. You followed up on the theme of playing for d4. You were winning with rook to b8, yes. So the e4 pawn has to go, but the a6 pawn is hanging. With queen to b2. It only appears like this is going at the end, but you always have the intermezzo. Bishop to e3. This does not look good. Bishop takes d4, and then what? Bishop takes d4, rook takes c2. Bishop takes b6, and that looks good for you. Bishop takes d4, e takes d4. Queen to d3, bishop to c4. Yuck. Okay, I can see that. On for the winner. Exactly. If you want to force yourself to sneeze, all you have to do is look into your stream lights. Just like looking into the sky or looking at the sun. So we've managed to hold on to everything, in theory. But the queen is still hanging. What? You didn't resign there? You're right. You might as well resign. But I'm just saying, we can double rooks, but our bishop is hanging. We don't have any way around this. Bishop takes d1, bishop takes d8, bishop takes f3, and bishop takes f6. I mean e7. You're not allergic to kittens. Interestingly enough, I'm more allergic to dogs than I would care to admit. As much as I like animals in general, I have a small allergy problem to dogs. Now, I like to play stuff that's weird as well. So what is weird? There's nothing weird so far. A3 is not quite... Like, if you're going to play this, you might as well play the full Evans Gambit. Might as well play the full Evans Gambit. Perhaps. But no, the weakness of the white squares is so bad that yes, bishop c4 is the more accurate move. One of the reasons why the pawn goes to c6 is to kick the bishop. You prefer convenience? No, but we have to build a big center. Really? The Ponziani. This book was published 10 years before Irina was born. Okay, maybe not 10 years. Perhaps 8 years. I am still on the same email. Okay, so it was published 6 years before you were born. Wait, it was published 16 years before you were born. Silly me. 1994, a very good year. Yeah, it's my new favorite good luck number. 1984. That was when I was born. I remember 1994 well. In fact, in 1993, 1994, in 1994, I think Grandmaster Joel Benjamin was doing well in Groningen. He drew Garry Kasparov with the black pieces. And then when he went to the dinner hall that evening, everybody gave him a standing ovation for drawing with Kasparov while having the black pieces, because nobody does that. It's a very rare thing to draw Garry Kasparov when you're black. Yeah, you don't remember 1994. So let's see the masterpiece that is. Oh no, the queen hung. The Botez Gambit accepted. But a lot of these moves were natural moves, and natural moves, as I've often said. What did you have for dinner last night, Irina? I would have preferred sashimi. I am a huge fan of sashimi. I just wish it weren't so expensive to eat a very nice sashimi place. Chinese egg rolls. Oh, sounds so good. Oh, I can taste them now. Indeed. So here, let's just go with natural. Natural moves lead to natural disasters. I need to put these in the regular rotation of tips. Now I'm hungry. Exactly. He's looking for the local Chinese place in Budapest or in Tristan. Trying to think of the exotic places, the lesser known cities of Hungary. No, why wait until you get a girlfriend? If you expand your culinary cooking ability now, you will have more girlfriends. Nice. The unfortunate part about that is that I don't. What? Did we get away with that? We actually relaxed all of the standards for Irina and Nico and Quadrospassky. By the way, SLK, I appreciate you adding the block term. But it's true. It still appears on stream. One of the reasons why I have smashing is blocked. Smashing. Oh, that's cool. Let me see what's going on here. Let's go to roll the tape on another. Talking to you. Water across the deep blue ocean. Oh, I sat on a harem of sweets. Yes, he did actually enjoy his Halloween. In fact, I came home after he'd already made the rounds, and then I said, let's go out again. And I took him on another round, and I caught a street not unlike yours, where they were so happy to see me. I sort of said to him, did you go this way or did you go that way before? Because we could go this way. And he said, let's go this way. And we went down the street that nobody was going down. And it was really cool. In fact, the family down that street that was all dressed up, they had a Hocus Pocus theme going on their house as well. I don't know if I posted the pictures on Instagram. I should have. But I had mentioned as they were passing by my house as I was coming home from work, because I was standing talking to the neighbors while people came and went with trick-or-treating, that we should have little small glasses of wine, not unlike they do the Listerine in. They'll buy like 100 of those and just pour little cups of red or white wine for people, for the adults that are taking the kids around. So it'll be trick-or-treat for the adults as well. You know? So we'll give a little treat for the adults as they go by. Small glasses, they're like little plastic /paper cups that you get in the dentist's office or in the doctor's office just to take just enough water for a pill. Like a little tiny shot glass. It's a little shot cup, unfortunately. They give it to you just so you can rinse your mouth rather than a large cup. They're tiny little cups about the size, half the size of your thumb, or depending on how long your thumbs are. So meanwhile, when I took Anakin down this little-known street and the family was there, while the missus was giving Anakin the treats, he slips me a little airplane-sized bottle of vodka, Swedish vodka. Ooh. Lucky we're bed, but dentists use it for fluoride cups and or Listerine / mouthwash so that you can rinse after the It wasn't enough. I saved it for later. I think that it's such a cute little idea, you know. You can put it in your cup at some other point. In Martin instead of Halloween. Interesting.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Yeah, everyone here dresses up on the whole, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I was actually going to share my ridiculous performance on, hold on here, copy image. Hold on, let's copy that image first. 1,476 players. We'll put it in the general chat. And it was ran almost 3 hours to the wee hours of the morning. And of the almost 1,500 players, I managed to finish in 22nd place, and I got 900 tournament points. Now, you use the tournament points in Club WPT to play for more and larger cash prizes. Bonfire night is tomorrow. People make their westernized Chinese lanterns, indeed. Root beer is definitely an unusual thing. It's sort of like perverted cream soda. I grew up on it, so it's the same thing like Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper. That's like, I'm trying to think. Dr. Pepper's like cream soda infused with prune juice or plums or something. All the kids got to choose a chess book or a bottle of wine. What kind of a choice is that? Oh, which game? Yes, let's review Nico's game. Indeed. Let's check out some of Nico's games. You beat Scrabby for chess. You knocked him out of the tournament. What's wrong with knight takes d4? Obviously, queen takes d4 causes more problems because it double attacks the rook and the pawn. I guess because the king is in the center. And you got away with it. Now you get to butcher him on several accounts. I might have castled queenside there. Let him develop our pieces some more, or try to get a pawn to the 7th? I don't know. I'm very happy to see this fellow is human. Wow, you won this game? I have to really consider this, because his pawns are all on white squares. You have a connected passed pawn. But now he has passed pawns. No, yeah, we had to come back. And instead...
Not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been.
Oh, that's what I was missing, my chat in the background. When I'm reviewing the game, I can't see everything. That is Guy Fawkes Day, Irina. Guy Fawkes Day, if you ever saw Vendetta, that tries to explain the whole thing, where Guy Fawkes had a plan to blow up Parliament and the corruption that was going on in Parliament. Remember the 5th of November. Shout out, Guy. Well, he certainly was, he was certainly onto something. King to f7. and he pushes the wrong pawn. Now that that pawn's there to support this one going in, he just has to work at it very carefully, right? And then this one, queens. Very slow, this plan. And now there's no promotion. And this was a small stopgap. Or bishop e7? That's it. I would never consider bishop e7. I would just go for the immediate blockade. And then resume the normally scheduled plan. No morning class. No morning class. Irina is working from home. Thank you, Irina. It's more fun having you around. You have livened up the stream immensely. It's probably the premier reason. Oh no, you're not going to promote that pawn. You need to get this one moving. There we go. Whew, that was close. Nice work, Quad. Nice work, Nico. Not true. I think Joe is jealous. Rogan Joe Sloan. I have to try to include him in more stuff. Joe who, Cap. Joe Mama, indeed. Say something. What else did we have here? I do have to do some work this morning though, because I'm preparing some. There's a chess tournament tonight. It is by A Great Big World. The original song is by A Great Big World, and it is one of those songs about whether or not people are going to appreciate the differences in the world. Badur Jobava, that rude guy, he is Quadraspassky on steroids, that's for sure. He knows how to have a good time, and he's a grandmaster. And he went insane. Yeah, there's a certain culture of not doing mother jokes. That much is true. You don't mess with mother jokes in Eastern Europe. Huge amounts of respect. James Blunder. Did we raid him once? I think so. Father jokes are fine, but not mother, no. No, you hit them where they hurt. With the mother. My official chess stats. Ah, here's another fellow. I think this fellow beat me as well. So now I like this system best. This is the system that I prefer. The hard part is that I have trickier time getting my queen side developed. Wow. That's a really awesome move if you don't like rooks. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Arena. For so long. Yeah, he actually quit Lee Chess because he had a problem with the tournament organizer who did something with the pairings, and then he got upset with Lee Chess. And it specifically states in the Lee Chess, because Lee Chess is a free server which just provides the platform, that if you have any problems with prize events, they can't necessarily help you with that because it's not their event. If it's the Lee Chess event, they can help you with it. Oh no, you did not return the favor after. So far, so good. Now, wait just a moment here. I would probably keep pressing. In this manner or in this manner. Either which. Yeah, I think knight to d4, though, could be better. There's nothing wrong with bishop g7. You're up a whole rook. But I'm just wondering if these two are good. Pure. There's a beautiful quality, right? Knight to d4 is the... there we go. Oh, now it likes knight h4. Knight to d4. It just keeps flopping between them. Queen to b3 did not rate. I doubt that your parents are disappointed. You accomplished great things, and you have a great academic record, and you have a fine, upstanding career. Get an ass whooping? You are too old to get an ass whooping. Don't you think? I guess, yeah. You might get an ass whooping. Yes, perhaps. So we extract this. Oh no, we have to be very, very careful here. It is now time for knight h4, by the way. In this position, it's time for knight h4. Try not to castle into it. I still think it's time for knight h4. Oh, never mind. I look up there afterwards and I see that it agrees with me, but I like to have my opinions to myself because I do believe in knight h4 without Stockfish trying to say, yes, you're right. So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind. The queen to g6. Oh my gosh, there's a tactic. There is a tactic. Oh, and that's the line that Stockfish gives. Keep attacking. Yes, keep attacking. There's an emote. Keep attacking. More attackers. So we need a more emote. And attacking or attackers. Uh-oh, Joe's up. Is he streaming? Yeah, Stockfish agreeing with my moves. It's really annoying when Stockfish agrees with my moves. I'm sorry to hear that you are struggling with the Joe stream. Oh no! Well, the good news is you do have a chance to hornswoggle him here with bishop e6, right? So now we have check, check, or that check. Maybe that's even better. Maybe it's not better. Hold on, was the other move better? Because this bishop can be reserved. So I want to play queen f7. Yeah, queen f7. Queen f7, knight e6 check. Clearance. And then it might be a back rank mate, practically. Is it a back rank mate? It's very close to a back rank mate. Stockfish has now confirmed that it's a back rank mate. Yeah, originally, I thought at worst we have rook to d1. So bishop h5, then rook d1. Let's look at Irina's suggestion there. Check, and then rook d1. Yes, indeed. Since we went this route, activate all your pieces. Just for Irina. The stronger player gets the rooks to the right square faster and better. What should we do for a queen command? I do have some aphorisms for the queen. I'm just curious as to what's missing, Irina. What would you think would be missing for the queen command? No, they shouldn't always be tried to sacrifice to try for the win. No, that's wrong. I would make Irina the queen. Even in this position, I still believe in this. Wow. The opponent did not trade queens. Yeah, we had to withdraw. We had to pull out. Stronger players know when to pull out. That's more like it. You can only be there so long before before trouble starts to happen. Oh no! That's craziness. Yeah, stuff is happening, folks. We have to reinforce that knight while we can. Since you're holding the c5 square against knight c5, you can play bishop e6 and try to keep this wall with the help of the knight. But now our pieces are off sides and they're not really well coordinated. Now, why is this such a bad move? I guess because we can correct ourselves with knight f5. John getting full teenager. Yeah, well, I have a muse. I've been there, done that. I haven't done exactly that, but I've done that. And now for the full kibosh. The weak e6 square. What? Is that really the move? I was actually thinking this was also a very good move. Let me just check this for a moment. Knight to d4 indeed. Yes. F4 occurred to me, but knight to d4 looks more purposeful. That way you don't have your bishop tied down to protecting the knight.
She says what you've heard is true, but I can't stop thinking about you, and I said I've been there too a few times.
The full Wigan kebab. The weirdest meal in the north. That's so funny. That is so weird. That's what the song sounds like. Terrible laughter. Did I put the thumbs down on this one already? I think the Dreamers and the Dreamin'. I think so. What do you think? Irina is our taste coordinator. So 94. There shouldn't be anything wrong with 94, though. It seems to gain some time. But knight g7 has taken over from knight to d4. Why, I don't exactly know, but it definitely looks like it's a problem. So either way, the problem is that when we take on c5, then we fork the knight and the bishop with f4. So he can't escape knight e6 in one way or another. He can escape the check of sorts with rook to g8, but then takes and then f4 with the fork. Does that come with in beef, by the way? Because I actually had some terrible experiences with pork, so as a result, I don't really eat that much pork. And when I moved to New York, it was great because I could just say, you know, no pork, and everybody just thought I was Jewish, so it all worked out well. It always worked out well. It's just such a tricky meat, you know? But when I was roughly Irina's age, I worked security for a meat packer strike because it was amazing money. It was like ridiculous money for security when a business goes on strike and they have to hire extra security and they pay so well. It's like ridiculous. And lamb is way up there, yes. Oh, lamb. Oh, oh. No, it's true, but in New York we know about lamb. Oh, in New York you can get lamb and almost, well, properly cooked lamb in almost every restaurant. And also because we have so many cultures, there's a good chance that you're going to get it right. Yes, you're right. Doma. Nice. Ah, lovely. That's lovely. Yeah, I could do Greek all the time because it's so healthy. Now, this seems perfectly logical. Or is it better to go with knight to c5? Yes, it's official. Knight to c5, rook takes f5 according to Stockfish. I've still got it. Hydrate. It's a good thing I still have some water left. Amazon Sidewalk. Shared network that helps devices work better. Sidewalk can help your compatible devices connect and reconnect to your router. Yeah, we'll do that. All of your supported Echo and Ring devices. Alright, fine.
Hello there.
If I'm not careful while I'm drinking this water, Arena could get me. Never mind. No wet jokes. Papa's new chess. No, this water bottle is so big, I've often spilled it. That wet wiggin. I do have some seltzer water. I don't know if that counts. I'm afraid. There's quite a few videos on this, which I'm going to have to watch later. Nice. Saving more for later. Right? It's amazing that Gordon Ramsay ever made it out of there. It's pretty bad. So, this looks like it should accomplish the same exact thing. But not. Nico is slamming this guy. Yep. Nicely done. This is a beauty. This is a beauty. I like it very much. So when I was in London, the first really, truly great meal I had was Indian cuisine. Very spicy, very good. Oh my God. Oh. I felt like it was so much better than New York Indian food. No, they have expensive fish and chips, though. I remember thinking at the time that they jacked up the price because they thought I was a tourist, which I was sort of a tourist, but I wasn't really a tourist. I was there for business. I was there to play chess. I wasn't there to see sights. This one wasn't. This one that I went to was very, very interestingly traditional. But you're right. Much of it is authentic Indian. I mean, inauthentic Indian. Wow, what a great checkmate by Nico. Nice work, sir. That was against Victor 05. And then I wanted to check Scrabby out for the most part. I wanted to check my game out with Scrabby anyway. The question mark, D4, ED4, CD4. Bishop D3, I should just play E5 straight away and gain the time on the queen. The drawback that I thought with E5 was the queen G6 keeps me from developing my pieces, so I wanted to play Bishop D3 first. Needless to say, after E5, queen to G6, how am I going to develop my pieces? Is the queen, to a good extent, trapped? I like to say good morning. Yeah, just bring the bishop out, indeed. I was thinking about bishop c4 after their suggested recommendation. Let's just check that out. So e5. Now, of course, anything you analyze with Lee chess now, it saves all of your comments. So if I leave this game and come back, all of the comments are saved with the game. That's another huge factor that chess.com is going to have to try to copy. I don't eat chicken tikka masala as much. I usually have chicken saag. Or there's a very spicy dish that I like that is very traditional. Well, I don't know if it was invented in the UK necessarily, but it was invented by the British. Because they occupied India for so long. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of but no, I like much spicier. All right, let's go back to this. So E5, queen to G6. I was thinking that bishop c4 would be the move that I would go for. And if queen takes, I have the option of getting the pawn back with pressure on f7. Okay, I believe you. I had this impression that the British influence came because they were in India, but you're on it, Nico. I feel corrected. I've definitely got it. Really? That sounds really good. Nice. Well, they owned the world. The British Empire owned the world, literally owned the world. They used Naga chilies. You can edit it. I haven't edited on Wikipedia in a long time. There was a time when I was more interested in trying to help out.
推开一瓶自助餐，陈小灯装回阁楼刺绣般，唇烟上画呢喃，白衣老叟垂钓江畔，声声短笛，行人水雾弥漫，残阳落天欲晚。
Needless to say, was that the best move? Let's just check it out. Bishop d3 is still the best move. Rook to g1, queen h3, d5. Oh, there's an idea. Just shove that knight where the sun doesn't shine. Alright, I get it. Maybe Irina was on target there. And we have a super big center after c4 and bishop to b2. And there's no way they can develop their pieces. Especially after the recommended knight on c to e7, c4. There's no way to get these pieces out. Wow, I did not see this. Japanese food is not bland. Depends on what you order, obviously. You know, I've never had Japanese fried chicken. That much is true. I would say 9 times out of 10 when I think of going for Japanese food, I will be going for, I would say 9 times out of 10 I'm going for sashimi and sushi. But I've had my share of bento boxes and things like that for lunch specials and whatnot that I was talking to. Yeah, but I mean, they have, in New York City, they have quite a number of fusion sushi and sashimi places where they will be adding a layer of, not necessarily infusing it with the wasabi, but I use a lot, I love wasabi. Wasabi is like the best thing ever invented. Oh, priceless. In fact, one of my students, the parents would always have sushi that was not necessarily the best sushi. But I said to my student at the time, the way to liven this up is with the wasabi. And then after that, his parents said to me about 2 weeks later that he will not go without having a healthy dose of wasabi. And he's the only person in the entire house that eats anything spicy now. Like, he seeks out spiciness. Because of me. I made him like the alien son in the cuisine department. Well, he's really slinging it there. Based. Umami, yes. In fact, Umami Burger is one of the best burger places in New York City. Umami Burger. Oh, priceless, priceless. So meanwhile, getting back to my thought on this one here, I just remembered my other idea without Stockfish getting in the way. So basically, in this particular position, I was actually thinking about, but it doesn't work the way I want it to work. Basically, I wanted to be able to play both rook to g3, queen h5, and that's why bishop takes f7, king takes f7, and knight g5 check, trying to win the queen. But it doesn't work for two reasons. A, the king can always support the queen by coming out, right? Let's just see if we can force it, even though it doesn't work, right? So for one thing, if I sack the bishop first and then play rook to g3, black has queen e6, even though this is probably good for me, right? So check, takes, and if he plays here, yeah, this would be a cute mate, but that's not going to happen. But it does work. Absolutely, it does work. Rather than getting my knight trapped, I can also just take and play rook take knight takes c7. Yeah, that looks fatal. That looks fatal. They came up with having women in orgies. Indeed. Well, because I wanted to force the issue and bring my queen in. That was why I took the rook. I took it with the rook. If I take it with the rook, then I get this ridiculous attack where the king has to move into the fork. And it still looks like it should be mate. In almost every different language, it looks like it's mate. You're right. I think there are quite a few aqueducts in England, as well as all over the former Roman Empire as well. Thanks to them, we have working sewage systems. I lessened the. I think you can say orgy now. By the way, I lessened the restrictions thanks to Irina and Quadraspassky wanting to throw down. After all, I have this stream labeled for mature audiences anyway. Yes, I've been to Bath. I've been to Bath. I've been to Stonehenge. I wanted to get to Oxford and tool about Oxford and check out the architecture there, but wait a minute, did you catch her? Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, but this is just game over, bro. And so therefore they have to actually throw this in. And now we can threaten to play takes, and bishop h6 to strip him of the rook. I know I missed it. I can't believe that I missed it. I want her to stream with me. And now I've lost her. She's going to be a goddess of streaming in no time. And I missed my chance to lay claim to having discovered one of the greatest talents of streaming that is soon yet to be. But it takes practice. She has to publish the VOD. You have to go to content. And please publish the VOD for me, Arena. Ah. Can I allow that phrase for just once? That's interesting, but no, I think you're right, though. Because it's a derogatory term that could be bad, that could be bullying, Nico. There are quite a few of those terms that could be used in the wrong way. Like, who was it that was going on in someone's stream, and they were not getting banned? It was like it was in Chess Coach Andres' stream. He had to censor this guy so many times for saying things that are not proper, as far as he was referring to people that aren't so smart and other things, and it was really rough. You know, it's just that across cultures things can get misconstrued, so yes. It's not nice to curse with genetics, people's genetic mistakes, indeed. Yeah, Andres was really perturbed by it, that's for certain. You know what? This move is actually better. I think this is better. I could be wrong. No, it's definitely not better. This is better. In any event, how did I lose this game? I threw away my pawn, and then I fought back to equality, and queen to b3 was a mistake? Oh, that's crazy. I should have just gone for bishop c4 immediately. For all the pawns I sacrificed, I'm doing quite well in this position. Down syndrome is a birth defect that System of a Down. Watch me get a Twitch strike on this one because I'm allowing this chat. You have to Google Down syndrome for a more accurate statement, but it's a genetic defect that inhibits physical coordination and learning. Unfortunately, it keeps anyway, I'm not going to go into it. The extra chromosome messes up the balance. Yeah, that's the simple solution. I should ask the chemistry professional. Are you ready to come on stream, Arena? Would you like to join me for a little bit? I was debating on whether or not I put... Oh, you are working. That is true. Some other time. Pretty please. Can't believe that I missed bishop c4. What was the assessment after bishop c4? Bishop c4, rook e8. And then queen f3 with attacks in two different directions. Much better than queen to b3, which I thought was doing exactly the same thing, right? So, queen to b3, and then I have bishop c4. And I should have just followed through on it right away, instead of tying myself down to the bishop. I let the bishop get away. I thought I could actually do it the other way. But I was wrong because he has time to try to force the exchange. And I was going to play queen to c2 with the concept of going after queen h7 while restricting him from playing. But yeah, I'm down too much material. Bishop takes. I feel like I messed up the attack here. Rook on c to e3, bishop f5, and then of course h4. But I also really wanted to play rook e7, but it doesn't work. This is a lovely song. Ha 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 ha! Nice. Breaded chicken. No, because I'm just down too much material. That's the problem. He can just defend and I'm down too much material. In the game, he actually defends in a very similar fashion from f6 and gets his rook to f7 when this bishop is eliminated. So it's just too bad. So for example, in this case, right, he drives my bishop off the diagonal, then he defends in this manner, and then I'm in trouble. When you say nothing at all. And I really want to play bishop to h5, but it doesn't work. So h3 is perfectly logical to expand on the king side. But I thought I was getting somewhere here. But I blundered a piece. My opponent got it right away. And I had nothing. Nice. Is that today's lunch? Are you eating outside? That is a lovely table. A very nicely done egg, too. Is that an egg? Yes. MD Knight loves my chicken. Chicken katsu. They had that in Norway as well. There was a really lovely restaurant that produced that really well. Oh no, it's almost reaching that time where I have to run my daughter and the grandson to school, which is unfortunate. Really? Did I actually finish third after all that terrible play? I can't believe that, Nico. You deserve third with those beautiful games. It reminded me of a story I told in class yesterday or the day before about writing down my moves in my tournaments for the first time. And it wasn't that easy because nobody taught me how to write down my moves. You just sort of had an awareness of the notation. You have to write down white and black, yada, yada, yada. And then I think after the second round, I realized that they hadn't taken my score sheets. You know, I posted a win after the second game, and I wanted to turn in the score sheet from the first game that I lost, even though it was very close. And the tournament director goes, "No, we don't need that. That's for you to analyze your game." And I'm like, "But then how are you going to know how well I played? I want a good rating." In those days, you didn't have instant ratings via the internet like you do today. You had to wait 6 weeks for them to come out or for them to appear on the national publication, which was unfortunate, right? I'm like, how are you going to know how well I played if you don't look at my score sheet? How am I going to actually get a good rating? So my Alexa device on the wall, I have one of those plug-in Alexa devices that sits between the bookcases behind me in order to control everything from here. Quadraspassky, thank you, man. So, did we get enough emote ideas in? The number one thing I feel like I need so that when I raid somebody is that the people who are raiding the next channel can use an MD. And basically, mindset, character, and discipline are the acronyms for the Master Chess Dojo. Mindset, character, and discipline. And that is what MCD stands for. At one time, and I still say it, but mental toughness, character, and discipline. Mindset is a little bit simpler. Mental toughness or mindset, however you want to look at it. But Irina, we will definitely talk. I have a lot of stuff to do today, though, getting ready for the tournament tonight. It's going to be a late night. And I have a lesson, of course, so I have to actually do part of the tournament and then run home and do the lesson. How am I doing on the socials department? That is a beautiful dog. This is not food. That is a good clarification there. I'm trying to determine, which is very hard to do with a lot of dogs, whether it's a he or a she, but I believe it's a she. Why discipline instead of diligence? I feel diligence is more character related. I do like the word diligence a lot as far as perseverance. But perseverance and diligence are a part of character. Having grit, going after it day in, day out, being determined, persevering, all that is a character trait. Discipline could also be a character trait, but it's the act of forcing yourself to do the right thing when the time comes. Aww. Well, that picture makes him look male. The second one makes him look more like he's discerning rather than she's trying to be cute and attractive in the first one. Look at the lasagna. My God. We're going to have to eat. I need a better heart emote. So what, maybe we can do that with Quadraspassky. A better heart emote. Or if Arena can do the heart for After Chess Dojo. And Quadraspassky can turn it into an emote. I'll take all Arena artwork. Crashing every second. Yeah, I feel for him. He's struggling, yeah? Alright. So, Chris, Arena Chan is going to take a stab at the heart emote. And I told her if she can draw the design, you might be able to turn it into an emote. Yeah, part of it's because it's in a rural area, but another part of it is that you really do need a better router. Absolutely. And of course, I don't have any tournaments organized past today, so I have to do tomorrow's tournaments. There are no upcoming tournaments. I did them all through the first week of November, and I've been so busy working that I haven't had any time to organize the tournaments. Which basically means that I also want to proofread all of the birthdays for November and make sure that I haven't missed anyone. We're not getting an afternoon stream, I wish. Oh, well, this is an afternoon for you. You open this list. Hold on here. That's pretty cool. That is a very cool list. I have seen and I have tried many of these, as I can see that my nice, a randomizer. For you, Arena? Definitely. I will stream at all hours for you, Arena. I have to match your time zone. Even if I have to get up at 3 in the morning before you go to work. Or 2 in the morning before you go to work. If there's one thing you can do, it's just make more requests, Arena. Cheers. So who are we going to raid? That is the next question. Since Quadraspassky... Oh. Next question. Since Oops. The chess bay was declared. John Curtis, Anastasia, the chess bay, and I get along well. She followed me on Instagram. We have art by Z Bean. And a lot of lesser-known streamers. Yeah, the echo was me opening up Twitch Studio, and it defaulted to me at that moment because of my channel. All right, 50-50. I'm flipping a coin between Hannah, who has a terrible camera or terrible lighting, does not do her justice, and... like Grandmaster Gowrie, at least he has a much better camera, better lighting setup. Chess Bay also has a terrible lighting setup. production values are very low, right? Don't you think? Production values are really... I have played the Czech defense, yes, and I've also played against the Czech defense. One of my most brilliant games, for which I earned a brilliancy prize, was against the Czech Benoni. But in general, I am more inclined to go for peace play and active dynamic play as opposed to maneuvering and stuff like that, even though I do very well at maneuvering. When I became a master, I remember many people complimenting me on my maneuvering and technical ability, and shortly after that, when I was over 2200 for the second time, everyone said, "You are really a dynamic tactical player." Like they didn't know that I was before, because I had gone through a phase of being super technical and precise to become a master the first time. And then the second time, then my rating fell a little bit, and then I determined that I just wanted to have fun, not unlike how I play chess today. And I just unleashed for the most part. Ah, the camera has corrected itself. All right. For what it's worth. For what it's worth. We're going to visit, and I'm going to push the socials on the handful of people that are here that are not already. Maybe one more person will follow on Instagram. Thank you, Nico. It's great to connect with you on social media as well. No, Arena, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, and I wasn't there for your stream. You should have messaged me, or did you accidentally call me? That would be good. Yes, see you later, alligator. Indeed. Let's roll the credits for those people that followed. It doesn't have to be accidental. The problem for me, though, is that when I'm working all day, there's nothing I can do. And my phone is on silent all the time, so it really won't matter. Gagan iShop. So I didn't finish the story about KCB iShop. And I'm like, why would KCB be shopping? And it was Kansas City Bishop, KC Bishop. But because the KCB was capitalized, all I saw was KCB iShop. You can tell my mind was not on chess then. In any event, namaste, Arena, Chris, Nico, thank you all for being here. Love you guys. Talk to you soon, and ciao. Bye.